A client recently sent me an email telling me about how him and his ex got back together. Of course, he was exuberant and excited and over the moon, and in fact, they're planning to get married now that they've worked things out and gotten back together. I'd like you to think about what that would be like for you. I'd like you to imagine what it would be like if you and your ex got through all your differences and worked through all the difficulty, all that hurt, and that transformed into the opposite, which is love and tenderness. In this video, I want to share with you the oddest obstacle to getting your ex back, and it's going to surprise you how close it is to your own heart. You see, a lot of times people spend time asking, what should I say to get my ex back? What should I do? Should I call them? Should I ignore them? And most of those things are largely inconsequential. Certainly there's a time for them, but it's not going to solve the problem. You see, the oddest obstacle, strangely enough, to getting your ex back might be in your own heart. Here's what I mean. You see, if you're the kind of person who is deeply in love, then this breakup has been more difficult for you than probably almost anything else you've ever gone through. And some part of your heart is very nervous, very afraid of going through that again. So strangely, oddly, the biggest obstacle to getting back with your ex is your own fear of this happening again. I'm sure that makes sense to you. Now, what do you do about this? How do you solve it? How do you keep it from happening? Well, quite frankly, you resolve the fear. And here's what happens when you do. When you resolve the fear, then your ex is no longer afraid. Haven't you ever noticed that emotions are contagious? In other words, if you're around someone and they're feeling really excited and they're super happy, you tend to feel super happy. They tend to rub off on you. Likewise, if you're around somebody who's super depressed and down, well, then you start to feel that way. But instead, when you get rid of this fear, then you feel poised. And here is the thing that makes your ex feel confident that things will be different. When you feel poised, even in the face of difficulty, right? Because you know that no matter what you say, no matter what you do, when you first get back together, you're going to have to work things out. And that's good because that builds intimacy. It builds this bond that no one else can compete with because you're talking about things and discussing things that are deep and tender to you and your ex. And so when you do that with poise and with confidence, well, then that radiates and it becomes contagious. So strangely, the oddest obstacle to overcome is that fear of what if this happens again? Because right now, that fear in your heart, that nervousness, makes you reluctant, makes your thumbs tremble over top of your phone, makes you say and do things that you'd never do before. So here's what I'd like to propose to you. I'd like you to get rid of that fear because it doesn't do you any good. And here's what's more, it's not real. All of the fears that are keeping you up at night, all of the fears that are making your heart race at 1,000 miles a minute, all of the fears that are driving you crazy, well, they're not real, and they're unnecessary. And when you know how to let them evaporate like the morning fog, what's left is the you that your ex fell in love with, and a poise and a confidence that you can see through whatever difficulty comes your way. And tell me this, if you're with someone and they have the confidence that you both can make it through no matter what would keep you from being with them? Well, the answer is nothing. The answer is you'd do anything to be with that person because what we want is that we want our person. You want your person that you can be in life with through whatever comes and know that it's only going to bring you closer, which is why this breakup could be the best thing that ever happened to you. If you'd like me to help you, if you'd like me to help you, if you'd like me to help you to resolve this fear, to make it evaporate, to get rid of it so that you can come and interact with your ex and make them feel more loved than they've ever felt, make them feel more confident in you than they've ever felt, then click on the link below and set up a time for us to have a consultation. I'm going to give you a diagnosis and tell you exactly what's going on and help you resolve that fear, just like that. Just like that. And just like that, months and maybe for some of you, years of heartache evaporates. And what replaces it is this poised confidence that makes your ex so attracted to you, so wildly drawn to you, that they would swim across the deepest ocean to get to you. And when they do, they'll be telling their friends about the love that you share, and all of your friends will be jealous that you share such a powerful and intimate love. Little will they know how much heroic effort you put in to make it happen, but you'll know. You'll know, and that will make your confidence both in yourself and in your relationship stronger than it ever was before. So click on the link below so that we can get started, and I look forward to hearing your success story to add to the many others besides. Talk to you soon.